अस्सलाम वालेकुम बेटा, कैसे हैं आप?
Walaikum Assalam. I'm good. How are you?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। दुआएं आप बच्चों की। अच्छा जी, बच्चे, बिफोर बिगनिंग द इंटरव्यू, इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ, हु यू आर, वेयर डू यू बिलोंग फ्रॉम?
My name is Bushra Aslam. I am from Karachi, Pakistan, and I'm 17 years old.
माशाल्लाह। एंड व्हाट इज द रीजन ऑफ दिस इंटरव्यू राइट नाउ? लाइक व्हाई आर यू इन दिस इंटरव्यू?
Wanted to share my experience on how good it was with Physiomatics, as I know a lot of kids struggle with, university admissions and the stress also. So, yeah.
Well, you forgot to mention one thing, that you have been kind of the first position holder in NED round 2.
Oh, yeah.
So will you share how much marks did you get?
I got 98 out of 100 in NED Round 2 test.
98 आउट ऑफ 100। कहने में तो बहुत आसान है, लेकिन एक बात बताओ, ये 2 नंबर कहाँ गए?
ये दो नंबर, एक इंग्लिश में और एक फिजिक्स में।
एक इंग्लिश में और एक फिजिक्स में। तो घर आके फिर गलती नोट कर ली थी फौरन से कि कौन से क्वेश्चन में गलती करी?
Yeah, I was regretting because it was so easy.
इट्स ओके, कहीं ना कहीं तो बदनजर से बचाने के लिए कोई एक आध मार्क्स तो कराना होता है ना यार। चलो,
Hmm.
दैट्स वेरी गुड यार। 98 आउट ऑफ 100 कहना, अगेन आई से दैट इट इज वेरी इजी टू से 98 आउट ऑफ 100, बट इट रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रगल, a lot of black nights, a lot of sleepless nights, actually a lot of hard work. It has a lot of things behind it. कहना तो बहुत आसान है। तो बुशरा, what actually led you to gain 98 marks? What was your strategy? How did you used to study and all?
I feel like when we're preparing for our A levels and inter, सबकी theory अच्छी हो जाती है, like eventually. But I feel like what I struggled most with was the past papers and how to solve the paper, and I was just struggling a lot with time management as well. So I just used to like जब भी मेरा दिल चाहता था, because I'm not really good at like following a schedule. So whenever I would feel like it, I would start studying, and the first thing I would do was go through the marathons. And then in the last few days, I started doing the full length papers, which really gave me an idea of where I'm standing. So that was great.
Very good. Acha, Bushra, let's begin from the very beginning. Where where have you actually been learning from? What was your school? Where it was located? What were your grades in your school as well? What about your college?
I'm from Cedar College. I did A levels. My computer
Hmm.
science grade was A, maths was B, and physics was C. And I just got done
Oh,
with my
okay.
A.
Are these your A2 grades or these are your AS grades?
These are my AS grades.
And you're waiting for your A2 grades. That's
Yeah.
good. And what about O levels?
For O levels, I did my O levels from Saudi in Jeddah in PISJ CCS, and I had two A's and the rest were B's.
Very good. So have you got your equivalency of O levels with you?
Not yet, it's in progress.
It's in progress. Okay, that's good. So, if you don't have your equivalency right now, have you calculated it online somewhere? Like, do you have any idea
No,
how much your equivalency is right now?
I
Okay,
think
but
it's
you have
between 75
Mhm.
and 80, the last time I calculated.
Okay, 75 and 80, and with 98 marks in NED, I would say that your aggregate would rise up to like 85 something and 86 something. Have you calculated that?
Yeah, it's 88 above.
88 above, mashallah, that's very good. And if it is 88 above, it means that you have got an ease in selecting any kind of field in NED. So, which
Yeah,
field are you going to select?
computer engineering.
Computer engineering. But why? Everyone is going for that.
Because I have a passion for computer science for some reason. It like began in O levels in IGCSE and it just never left me. That passion always stayed.
So, how good are you with programming? Like, you know the basic of Python,
Yes,
obviously, because you
I'm
have
good
studied
at
that in A
Python.
levels. You're
I
good at
started
Python.
Python in grade five. My mom made me join.
Mashallah.
Yeah, my mom made me join these online classes. So my basics were good. And then in A levels, of course, for P4, you need to like go into the depth of Python. So I feel like
Yes,
my skills are really good.
that's very good because right these days Python is the language currently all the programmers are working on. And obviously, if it will move forward, it is going to help you in in any upcoming languages as well, because you never know when a new programming language is introduced and it is started working on. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's very good. So that you have been learning Python from very early ages. So you must be a very, keen person in programming, and that's why it is a good reason for you to select programming and computer sciences at NED as well. Allah Ta'ala आपको कामयाब भी करे इसके अंदर. So, what was your parents' reaction when they come to know that Bushra has actually scored 98 out of 100?
My parents were over the moon. They were really happy. Like they did all the research and everything.
That's great. That's great. So I was asking you about that. Have you taken any other universities test along this way, or that NED was your only choice or only test
NP
you've
was
taken?
my first choice, and then I gave Habib University's admission test, which I passed, and I also gave their interview. But if I get accepted into NED, that is where I'm definitely going.
Inshallah, Allah Ta'ala आपको कामयाब करे
Inshallah.
मेरे बेटा. So, as you told us that you actually belong from Saudi, you actually started schooling over there, then you came to Karachi, and then you joined Cedar College. How did you come to know about us? How did you come to know about Physikomatics?
As I said, my parents found out about all of this. They did the research because they were really into, like, helping me get a good grade. So all the credit goes to them, honestly.
That's very humble of you, and nice words from your side for your parents as well. And I would love to congratulate your parents. Do that from my behalf as well, not my behalf, from Physikomatics' behalf as well. Congratulate them and ask them to keep us in their prayers as well, so that we can help all other students who have got issues in their entry test preparation. Okay, so Bushra, which batch did you join at Physikomatics?
I joined batch number 10, the crash
Batch number
batch.
10, the crash batch, the last batch, and still you managed to get 98 out of 100 somehow. What was your whole routine that whole month? Obviously, crash batch, in that crash batch, we completed the whole course in 1 month. We took all the tests in that month. We shared all the FLPs, we shared all the marathons. So, how did you used to cope up with that?
For me, I joined in the middle of batch 10, so I did not start from the beginning of the month or anything. So I watched batch number 1 key recordings and the crash batch key recordings, which were so helpful. I definitely recommend watching those recordings. And then after that, I started doing the full length papers and watching the marathons. So that's basically how I spent like the last 25 days.
Very good. And were you able to complete your course in that whole span?
Yeah, for sure. Like the videos
Very
are
good.
so concise that I didn't even need to do anything else. I just watched your recordings and videos. That's it.
Very good, Mirviche. So you said that you have watched Batch One's recording as well, and you have watched Crash Batch recordings as well. So you might have actually taken the lectures of different teachers for a single subject. So who
Yes,
was
and
your
all
favorite
of
teacher
them are
among them?
equally good. All of them are equally good.
Ah,
I can't
you
choose a
changed the
favorite.
course of my subject. You could change the course of the question. You somehow dodged that question. So what if I ask you to choose one?
If I
Like
had
the
to
one
choose
teacher, huh?
one, then of course I'm gonna go with the OG Sir Hashim Zia.
Why?
Because his maths teaching skills are really good. I think he was even better than my A levels. Like maths sir, I feel like he was better than that because he was giving me like tricks to do the paper, and because of that, I finished my math section in like 15 minutes.
Very
It
good.
went by that fast.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. That's very good, मेरे बेटे. But it all again depends upon that the struggle you did after that. सर हाशिम सबको मैथ्स की ट्रिक्स बता रहे हैं, ठीक है.
Mhm.
आपने उसको प्रैक्टिस में कितना लेकर आया उसके बाद उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि आप उससे कितना एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हो अपने एग्जाम के अंदर. Okay, that's good. So, Sir Hashim Zia is not only yours, he's the favorite teacher of a lot of students just because of
Sorry.
this thing which you have mentioned over here. Okay, so Bushra, if I ask you, obviously you have not joined us for a longer time. You have been a part of Physikomatics for maximum a month. So
Yeah.
in the whole month, you might have utilized the portal on the fullest. Obviously, you have taken the most out of it, everything out of it, I would say. So you would have found it live lectures, recorded lectures, practice sheets, FLPs, marathons, and subject doubt corner on portal as well. Which feature did you use the most?
I used the marathons and full length papers. That was the feature I used the most. The most.
Uh, Very
I
good.
did
And
all
what
the
about
papers.
all the full length papers of NED or
All
other
the
universities as
papers.
well?
I was sleeping like 3, 4 hours a night. That's it.
Well,
So
98 doesn't come along easy, no?
for sure.
It takes sacrifices, and obviously, कुछ तो देना पड़ता है ना कुछ हासिल करने के लिए, so that's what you did,
Mm.
and that's very good. Now you can sleep in peace for actually a month at least.
Yeah.
जब तक क्लासेस स्टार्ट नहीं होती, फिर उसके बाद एनईडी स्टार्ट है और फिर एनईडी नीचे छीनेगा थोड़ी सी आप तीन से।
Yeah.
अच्छा, तो दैट्स हाउ इट गोज एक्चुअली। अच्छा, तो यू सेड कि फुल लेंथ पेपर्स पे आपने बहुत फोकस किया, तो कैन यू टेल मी हाउ मच वर यू स्कोरिंग इन योर एफएलपीज,
My full
योर
length
एनईडी
papers,
एफएलपीज?
the first one I did, it was not that good. I scored a 75 out of 100. So I was really disappointed when I saw that. But then I did another one, and then I scored 78, and then I did another one, scored 82, and it just kept on improving. Because for NED, the questions are quite similar. So once you do a lot of full length papers, you have an idea of what is gonna come and how to attempt the paper.
Yes. Okay, if I ask you one thing, that a lot of students come to me and ask this one thing, that sir, if I only go with marathons, can I go? Can I get actually 90 plus in NED? What do you say about that? Is it possible only with the marathons?
It's possible to score 80 plus, but not 90 plus because, of course, the marathon does not know exactly what's gonna get come in the paper. So
Hmm.
you need to practice as well. सिर्फ देखना से कुछ नहीं होगा.
Yes, that's the point. Like you need to have some lectures beforehand as well. You need to have your clear concepts as well. Before marathons, concept clarity is the first and the foremost important thing to do. If you have got your concepts clear, then you can move towards the marathons and you can start with marathons and not only watch them like a video or any movie. You have to actually attempt those questions and solve those questions so that you can have a better concept clarity and a better and it becomes a revision tool for you. After watching lectures, go towards marathons. All the chapters are covered over there. So that's something strategy for the students. कभी डायरेक्टली मैराथन्स देखने से कुछ नहीं होता आपके पास। मैराथन्स आर द एंड पॉइंट। अगर आपने रेस जीतनी है तो रेस का आखिरी जो हिस्सा है वो मैराथन है। शुरू में तो आपने लेक्चर्स भी लेने हैं, शीट्स भी देखनी है, एंड एज यू सेड एफएलपीज वगैरह सब सॉल्व करनी है, ताकि एक जिस्ट बन जाए, एक आइडिया हो जाए कि किस तरह का एग्जाम चल रहा है आपके पास। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर द काइंड वर्ड्स बच्चे। अच्छा बुशरा, व्हाट इफ आई आस्क यू कि if it's a different kind of question. If not with physikomatics, then where would Bushra be standing in her marks NED?
In my marks in NED because I scored 75 the first time in my full length paper. So, of course, I would say 75 to 80 with
Okay,
just like
so
A levels wala theory.
ये तो है। So what exactly would you say कि what was the a point that made your score jumped that higher? Like what did you do when you got, obviously when you attempted the first FLP and you got 75 and you were like yes 75 आए, इसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला, वैसे भी कैम्ब्रिज की सीट्स ही कम होती है एनईडी के अंदर, so I need to score the maximum. So what did you do? What was your strategy to increase that 75 or to make that 75 go to 90 plus or 95 plus?
The first time I got 75, I was like, okay, like I won't be able to get anything. So I need to like
Hmm.
rewatch the crash patch. I went through the crash patch all over again, and then I gave the like another full length paper again, and I got a 78 on that. And then I was like, okay, इससे भी कुछ नहीं होने वाला. I opened the marathons. I went through the marathons, and then my like score started going higher and higher. So yeah.
That's good. So that's the point. That's the point. Like you have to reflect on your own things. Like that's what we study from the very beginning when we are in grade one as well. कि अपनी गलती को नोट डाउन करो कि गलती क्या हुई है, उस गलती के ऊपर रिफ्लेक्ट करो। अब उसको रिफ्लेक्ट करने के लिए दो तरीके होते हैं, या तो कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर नहीं है, गो टुवर्ड्स द लेक्चर अगेन। ठीक है, कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है तो प्रैक्टिस वगैरह करके आप उसको कर लोगे सही, लेकिन कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर नहीं है तो बिल्कुल सही बात है, यू नीड टू गो फॉर द लेक्चर अगेन, वॉच द लेक्चर एंड देन कम फॉर द प्रैक्टिस अगेन, then you'll know okay, are you even standing at a better point or not from before. That's good. Okay, Bushra, in the whole month, you have actually used a lot of resources from Physikomatics. What if I ask you, and all those resources were present on the portal, what if I ask you one best thing about Physikomatics and one thing that we should work on?
One best thing is that communication skills are really good. If I have a doubt, I'll just text on the group and I'll get a response like instantly in the span of like 30 minutes, which is honestly really good compared to other places. And something you guys could improve, honestly, nothing. I feel like I had an amazing experience. It was all really well managed. So I would definitely recommend.
Thank you so much. And what about the admin team, have you ever contacted with the admin team? Have you ever gathered their support, texted them or tagged them in the doubt groups?
Yes, that's what I would do. So that's what I'm talking about. They would respond to me within 30 minutes every time I had a doubt or something. And I would really annoy the admin team. So it's okay.
That's very good. Well, that's why we are here for. Like, what is the admin team doing over here? They are there to guide you. They are there to guide all those students who don't know about the basics about anything. Like our admin team is so well trained that they will guide you even about the eligibility criteria, about the university test subjects, about the merit criteria of the universities as well. Like even if you right now tell them कि भाई मेरे इतना इतना aggregate बन रहा है, they'll let you know कि कौन कौन सी चीज के अंदर आप eligible है. So Alhamdulillah, we also work on that as well. कि हमारी कोशिश पूरी होती है कि अपनी एडमिन टीम को भी इतना वेल ट्रेन्ड रखें, वेल एजुकेटेड रखें अपने पास, और उनकी प्रॉपर्ली ट्रेनिंग करते रहें. ठीक है, वी डू इट ऑन काइंड ऑफ डेली बेसिस कि भाई आप हर यूनिवर्सिटी को जो है ना एक्सप्लोर करो, ताकि जो भी बच्चा हमारे पास आ रहा है, ना सिर्फ एनईडी का बल्कि पाकिस्तान की किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी का, वी वुड बी एबल टू गाइड दैम. ठीक है, एंड दैट्स वेरी गुड कि आपने माशाल्लाह से एडमिन टीम को भी काफी टटोला है और उनसे अच्छे अच्छे आंसर्स आपने लिए. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर रिस्पॉन्स ऑन दैट एज वेल. Okay, so Bushra, it has
Yes.
been a very good time with you. Thank you
Thank
so much for your all the nice and kind words, मेरे बेटे. इख्तिताम पजीर की करते हैं इसको कुछ, या फिर I would say a few sentences about physikomatics at the end.
Physiomatics is awesome. Join for sure.
Thank you so much, Bache. And let me tell you one more thing, that we are actually planning to organize a ceremony, a lunch ceremony for all the high achievers in Karachi as well. So वैसे तो आपको अलग से हम लोगों ने अप्रोच करना है, आपको अलग से हम लोगों ने इनविटेशन देना है, बट राइट नाउ ऑन दिस इंटरव्यू आई एम इनवाइटिंग यू फॉर दैट सेरेमनी. आपको एक फिजिकल इनविटेशन भी मिलेगा, आपको हमारी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कॉल करके भी बुलाएगी अलग से, बट यू आर invited in that ceremony. Location and venue and timings, everything will be shared with you. And I would hope and I would actually expect for your arrival over there, ताकि आप आए, meet with all your teachers, meet with your OG teachers, Sir Hashim Zia, which you like so much.
For sure. I will show up.
Inshallah ताला. Thank you so much for your time, Bushra. Thank you so much for your kind words, बेटा. खुश रहे, अल्लाह ताला आपको कामयाब करे. Congratulate your parents on Physikomatics team behalf as well. हमारा सलाम भी दे उनको, उनको जरूर कहिए कि हमें अपनी दुआ में भी याद रखें.
For sure.
Thank you so much, Bushra. Thank you so much for your time, बेटा. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.